We all know that person, the one who drains your energy, fills the air with negativity, and somehow always leaves you feeling off balance. But what if I told you that you could be in the presence of such negativity and still maintain your inner peace? It's possible, and it starts with a mindset shift, one that Stoic philosophy has been teaching for thousands of years. Imagine not being affected by someone else's bad mood, their complaints, or their pessimism. Today, I'm going to share with you how to deal with negative people without losing your peace, and it begins with mastering the art of emotional detachment. Dealing with negative people is a universal challenge. Whether it's a colleague at work, a family member, or even a stranger, we all encounter individuals who seem to bring out the worst in us. But what if you could respond to them not with frustration or anger, but with calm, clarity, and self-control? This is where Stoicism, the ancient philosophy that teaches emotional resilience and mental discipline, comes in. In this discussion, we'll explore how to protect your peace from negative influences using Stoic principles that have stood the test of time. These tools are practical, actionable, and can transform the way you handle toxic people in your life. Let's dive in. The first principle Stoicism teaches us is that we cannot control other people. We can't control their thoughts, their actions, or how they behave. This truth can feel frustrating, especially when dealing with someone who seems to thrive on negativity. However, as Marcus Aurelius once said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you'll find strength. Recognizing that someone else's negativity is their problem, not yours, is the first step toward maintaining your peace. Imagine a co-worker who constantly complains about their job. Instead of letting their complaints pull you into their negativity, remind yourself that their feelings are not your responsibility. Your response is all that you can control. By shifting your focus inward and refusing to be dragged into their mindset, you protect your own peace. One of the most powerful Stoic teachings comes from Epictetus, who said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Negative people often act out their own pain, insecurities, or frustrations. Their negativity isn't about you. It's about them. When you internalize their words or actions, you give them power over your emotional state. But when you stop taking their behavior personally, you disarm the negative effect they can have on you. For instance, let's say someone criticizes you unfairly. Instead of feeling defensive or upset, practice viewing their comment as a reflection of their state of mind, not as an attack on your character. This perspective allows you to maintain emotional distance. You may acknowledge their words, but you don't allow them to alter your peace of mind. The key is remembering that their negativity is a choice they make, and you don't have to participate in it. Stoicism teaches us to be compassionate, but not to be swayed by others' emotions. Compassion doesn't mean absorbing their negativity or feeling pity for them. It means understanding that everyone is struggling in some way. Negative people may be acting from a place of fear, insecurity, or unprocessed pain. By adopting a compassionate mindset, you can respond to them with understanding rather than reacting with frustration or anger. Imagine you're dealing with a friend who's always pessimistic. Instead of pushing them away or getting upset, practice empathy. Consider the possible reasons behind their negativity. Maybe they've had a tough time, or perhaps they don't know how to cope with their emotions. This doesn't mean you have to fix them, but simply understanding their situation allows you to remain calm and avoid being pulled into their storm. It helps you keep your peace while still offering them kindness and understanding. A crucial Stoic practice is setting boundaries with those who negatively affect your peace. The Stoics understood that while we cannot control other people, we do have the power to control our interactions with them. If someone's negativity is affecting you, it's important to establish healthy boundaries to protect your mental space. This might mean limiting your time with them, steering conversations away from negative topics, or directly expressing your need for more positive interactions. Setting boundaries doesn't mean being confrontational or dismissive. It simply means taking responsibility for your own emotional well-being. You have the right to protect your peace and ensure that negative behavior doesn't derail your inner calm. It's about being clear with others about your limits without feeling guilty for prioritizing your mental health. By establishing these boundaries, you're not only preserving your own peace, but also teaching others how to treat you with respect and consideration. The Stoics believe that every challenge, including negative people, is an opportunity for personal growth. Instead of viewing toxic interactions as something to avoid, see them as a chance to practice Stoic virtues like patience, temperance, and resilience. Negative people can stir up difficult emotions within us, but if we respond with wisdom and self-control, we become stronger and more centered. Imagine a situation where you're dealing with someone who's openly hostile toward you. Instead of responding in kind, take a deep breath and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Perhaps this is an opportunity to practice staying calm under pressure or to test your ability to maintain your peace in difficult circumstances. The Stoics taught that we are shaped by how we respond to adversity. By viewing every negative encounter as a lesson, you turn the experience into a chance for personal growth rather than emotional turmoil. As you continue applying Stoic principles to your life, remember that peace doesn't come from avoiding negativity, but from mastering how you respond to it. By using these strategies, you can create an unshakable calm, no matter what's happening around you. If you found value in this discussion, take a moment to reflect on how you can apply these principles in your own life. What's your experience with handling negative people, and how do you protect your peace? Let's continue the conversation. For more insights on Stoic philosophy and practical strategies to improve your mindset, stay tuned. Remember, your inner peace is in your hands. By applying Stoic teachings, you can live a life that's stronger, calmer, and more focused. Keep embracing the power of Stoicism, and I'll see you in the next discussion.